video, because I did this exact same thing. Go look at my very first video. Look at my very first video. It is me talking about how much money I have made. My first video on the scene was something that I built in private. I built up a business in private, and then when it was time for me to start sharing more, because I figured people would care now, okay, I made $40,000 in a month, and I was like, okay, I think now people would be interested in hearing about that. Another reason was because people were telling me to, which leads me to my third point, is you start building in public once you have a reason to build in public, once people start asking you to. This is just social proof. Like, just genuinely ask yourself, why would someone listen to me? Do you have something special? Have you hit a certain number? Have you accomplished a certain task? Have you won a certain event? Okay? It's not enough for you just to be interesting and having an interesting story. You have to have reasons. Okay? For the 0.001% of you, you might be interesting enough. Whatever. I don't really care. One more time. Curate in public. Share what you are learning. Okay? If you have to learn how to saddle a horse like a jockey, and you do that anyways, now make a video, how to saddle a horse, what I learned after 5 hours of podcasts. While you build in public, okay? Build your business. Build something special. Go become a DJ that has 10 million views. Okay? Go become a fitness person who wins a bodybuilding show at a high level. Go become a fitness person that goes and gets their first 10 brand deals. Go become a fitness person who does all these things. Go become a gamer who made 10K streaming on Twitch. Like, those are bad niches, to be very clear, but I'm just giving you the baseline example. Then, once you have done it, you can now come back into public and be like, hey guys, I just made my first $1 million flipping real estate. Here's how I did it. Now people care because they have a reason. They have a reason to care. Okay, so building in public is trash, and you shouldn't do it until you have a reason. One of the main reasons you're probably plateauing in your follower growth is because you are not testing content enough. So many creators I talk to figure out what works. They figure out the certain formulas to their video that's going to get them more views because they've seen it in the past, and then they no longer test. They just try to optimize. But Alex Hormozi's creative director said he uses a 70-20-10 ratio. I use a 75-25% ratio of things that work to what I'm testing new. All right? What do I mean by that? Every fourth video should have some concept that you have never tried before. For example, I was on a call with a guy today. He's a fitness creator. He was like, man, every time I post a video with my shirt off, it does better. So all I've been doing, and it has to be a B-roll vlog style video. So I've been posting videos with my shirt off, B-roll vlog style, 4 seconds here and there, and kind of the day in the life. And I'm seeing a plateau a little bit. He's still growing pretty well, but those videos kind of plateaued. What I told him is like, okay, we have to start testing content. We have to start doing more. Let's go look in our niche and find some other things that are working. Is green screen working in the content? Is yapping in the car working in the content, in the niche, right? Like, let's go test something. So Caleb Ralston, Alex Hormozi's creative director, he does a 70-20-10. His is 70% things that are already winning, 20% tests of improvement, what I just described, but he does 10% things that are just so absolutely off the wall that they make 0 sense. Okay? This is the 10% where it's like, I feel uncomfortable about posting this, and it's probably not going to do good. Right? You have to be okay with that. You have to be so okay with videos not doing good, because you will not improve. To be very clear, I talk for 10 minutes in this same location, and I would have never known that this was a format that worked had I not tested it. It's like, you know what? TikTok moved the timer to 10 minutes. Why would they do that? I don't know. They probably have a reason for it. If they weren't going to push 10-minute videos, they would have just kept it at 3 minutes. It's like, I got a lot to say. whatever, I'm gonna try it. I clicked record. My goal was actually to do a 5-minute video, and I yapped way too long, and I said, nope, this is part of my 10% where I just do the most random thing. I'm gonna post it anyways. So I posted it anyways, and it blew up. It was the how to build a personal brand video. It got, I don't know, 300,000 views, and doing great. I would have never found my true format if I wasn't doing that 10 to 25%, whatever you want to do it, call it, testing. So moral of the story, if you are plateauing, it's because you are not testing enough. Test the most random stuff. Truly try it. Let it be inspired by things that you see working, and then test it. If you want to build a personal brand, one that is truly impressive, okay? There's one core concept that I'm going to talk about right here. It is pulled from Liquid Death. If you don't know Liquid Death, it's the water company. And their founder actually works for marketing agencies. He's a marketing wizard. He's not just an operator. But he did one thing really, really, really impressive, and it applies to personal brands. It's what I've seen 20 of the massive personal brands that I've worked with actually do. And it comes down to one thing. It is pattern interruption. Pattern interruption. Let me break that down real quick. If you think about the activity of scrolling social media, okay, you have one person, the customer, the viewer, mindlessly scrolling, okay? Mindlessly scrolling. Everyone thinks hooks is how you stop the scroll. I got to get their attention in 3 seconds, okay? Yes, sort of. It's definitely part of it. But on a larger scale, something bigger than just hooks is you have to interrupt the pattern of not just the scrolling, but of how they view social media. What I mean by that is, let's say you are a gardener creator, okay? You're trying to find your gardening viewers. You pattern interrupt by being the one gardening creator that is unlike the rest. Think about Liquid Death. If I walk up to Come and Go or Casey's or 7-Eleven, or I'm from the Midwest, you guys probably don't know what half of those are, gas stations, and I look at the water fridge, you know, the cooler or whatever it's called, there's Dasani, and there's this, it's all these clear plastic bottles with some blue on them, and then right in the middle, if I see Liquid Death, a black and gold can with a skull, I'm at least going to try it. And if it's good, I'm going to become a fan. This